I had 24 hours to fix a mistake I didn't make. The email came in at 11:47 p.m. Subject line, account action warning. My stomach dropped before I even opened it. Roblox was telling me my account had been flagged for severe violations. Multiple reports. Coordinated abuse. And if I didn't respond through their appeal system within 24 hours, permanent deletion. Not suspension. Deletion. Everything. Gone. I hadn't done anything wrong. I hadn't said anything. I hadn't traded anything suspicious. I'd been offline for 6 hours. But the reports kept piling in while I slept. And now the clock was already running. 23 hours and 51 minutes left. I logged in immediately. And that's when it got worse. My avatar was in a game I didn't recognize. I wasn't playing. But my character was there. Moving. Talking in chat. And the things it was saying. I can't even repeat them here. Someone was inside my account. Right now. In real time. Using me as a puppet to rack up reports. I hit logout. Tried to log back in. Wrong password. They'd already changed it. I scrambled to my email. Checked for the password reset link. The recovery email had been changed too. Not my email anymore. Someone else's. A fake address I'd never seen in my life. They'd moved fast. Surgical. Like they'd done this before. I had no access. No way in. And every second I was locked out, my avatar was still in that game, doing damage. I went straight to Roblox support. Submitted an account recovery request. Uploaded my ID verification. Sent the original account creation email from years ago. Everything I had. Hit submit at 12:03 a.m. Then came the automated response, estimated reply time 24 to 72 hours. I stared at that number. 24 to 72 hours. But I only had 24 hours before the account got deleted. The math didn't work. The system was built to fail me. And someone knew that. I went back to the warning email and read it again. Slowly this time. Something was off. The formatting looked right. The Roblox logo looked right. But the reply to address, it wasn't from Roblox.com. It was from Roblox-support-accounts.net. A fake domain. Close enough to fool someone panicking at midnight. Close enough to fool me. The email was fake. But the account breach wasn't. Somebody sent me a phishing email designed to trigger panic. Designed to make me click a link, enter my credentials, hand over my account voluntarily. And even though I hadn't clicked their link, my account was still compromised. Which meant this wasn't random. Someone had been watching. Waiting for the right moment to hit both angles at once. I pulled up my recent login history through a secondary device. 3 logins tonight. 1 from my city. 2 from locations I didn't recognize. Eastern Europe. A VPN. And the timestamps showed they logged in 11 minutes before that fake email hit my inbox. They were already inside before they even sent me the bait. This was coordinated. This was personal. I started thinking. Who would do this? Who had motive? 3 weeks ago I'd reported a scam trading operation in one of the big trading games. A group that was manipulating item prices, tricking younger players into unfair deals. I'd posted about it publicly. Named usernames. The post got traction. Some of those accounts got suspended. And now here I was. I found the username I'd reported. Went to their profile through my secondary account. Still active. Profile looked normal. But in their game history, they'd been playing the same game as my hijacked avatar. Tonight. At the same time. Same server. They weren't just attacking me. They were performing it. I joined the server on my secondary account. I could see my main avatar in the corner. Standing there now. Idle. They must have logged out when they saw a new player join. I watched the chat scroll. Other players were talking about what my account had been saying. They were disgusted. They didn't know it wasn't me. They just saw my username doing terrible things. One player walked up to my frozen avatar and typed, "I'm reporting you." Another said, "Already did." Another, "Hope you get banned." I wanted to scream into the chat and tell them it wasn't me. But if I did that from my secondary account, it might look even worse. Like I was running alts to defend myself. That could get both accounts flagged. I said nothing. I just watched. 21 hours left. I went back to the recovery process. Tried a different route. Roblox has a phone verification option for accounts with linked numbers. My number was still attached. They hadn't removed it yet. Maybe they didn't know it was there. Or maybe they didn't need to remove it. I requested a verification code. It came through. I reset the email. Reset the password. Got back in. The second I was in, I force logged all other sessions. Every device. Every location. Gone. I sat there for a second just breathing. Then I went to check what they'd done. Trade history. Chat logs. Friend requests. They hadn't made trades. No items were moved. They weren't after my inventory. They were only after my reputation. Every report they racked up was targeted. Specific game categories that trigger automatic review flags in Roblox's moderation system. They knew exactly which behaviors escalate faster. They knew the algorithm. This wasn't just a revenge attack. This was someone who had done this before. Multiple times. Professionally. I started digging into the original accounts I'd reported 3 weeks ago. Went through their friend lists. Their game history. Their guild tags. And I found a pattern. Every few months, a new wave of accounts in their network. The old ones gone. Suspended or deleted. But the operation kept running. Same tactics. Same price manipulation. Different usernames. And buried in one of their older profiles that hadn't been fully wiped, a link to a private Discord server. I won't say how I got in. But I got in. And what I found inside was a full playbook. A pinned document. Step-by-step instructions on how to get a target account banned within 24 to 48 hours using coordinated mass reporting combined with a credential breach. They called it a takedown package. And there were receipts. Dozens of accounts they'd successfully eliminated. Some were small accounts. Some had tens of thousands of followers. Some were people who'd spoken out publicly. Just like me. They were running a service. You could pay them to destroy someone's account. And someone had paid them to destroy mine. I took screenshots. Dozens of them. Every username. Every transaction log I could see. Every piece of the playbook. Then I compiled everything into a formal abuse report to Roblox's trust and safety team. Not the general support form. The specific escalation channel for organized abuse networks. I'd found it buried in their developer documentation months ago and saved it. That decision saved everything. I sent the report at 4:17 a.m. At 6:52 a.m., I got a real response. A human response. They confirmed the coordinated attack. They confirmed my account had been targeted. And they confirmed that the fake warning email was part of a known phishing campaign they were already tracking. By 9 a.m., 17 accounts connected to that Discord server were suspended. My account? Cleared. All flags removed. No violations on record. But here's the part that still keeps me up at night. I went back and looked at the list of accounts they'd successfully taken down before me. People who didn't catch it in time. People who clicked the fake email link and handed over their credentials before they realized what was happening. People who ran out of time before support responded. Real accounts. Real players. Gone. And the people who did it, most of them just made new accounts and kept going. The system doesn't protect you if you don't know how it works. And they were counting on that. I still think about the players in that server. The ones who watched my avatar say those things and reported me without knowing. I don't blame them. That's what you're supposed to do. They were doing the right thing with the information they had. The attack was designed to use good people against me. That's what made it so effective. I changed everything after that night. Two-factor authentication. Separate recovery email on a locked account. I documented my account history just in case. And I kept the screenshots. All of them. Because if it happened to me, it's happened to someone watching this right now. And the clock might already be running.